Yeah, we are recording. If you see like
Yeah, yeah.
live in
And you're
Facebook, you let me know.
streaming. Yeah,
Okay,
we're on.
perfect. Okay. Well, let me just figure. Yeah, we are streaming. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this down. Perfect. Now we are in. Linda, I suffer. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? It's so good to hear from you today.
So good to hear to you too, and you know I'm glad that we have this technology where we can get and connect, and we say hi to all our Jafra Dream Team in this group. And as I told you, I suffer every time I'm gonna connect in, like I'm gonna like stream live in Facebook. Oh my God, it's like,
Oh, I know.
what do I click? Where do I go? And it's having a heart attack. And then I will have to tell you what happened the other day. We were like, I don't know if you saw some posts with Jackie about, we have like the Success Squad recognition event last week, or the week last week. And we went live, Hannah, we went live, Hannah, we were live, Hannah and Jackie House and myself. And we did the whole thing. We talked about and everything. And, you know, I thought we were in live. But by the time we finished, and I was like, okay, let's go with the next thing that I was doing. And later on, I was like, okay, let me see the video. And then I went back and it was not there. So I never recorded it. I
Oh,
never posted live. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. So um, now I'm really happy to connect with you and to talk a little bit about, you know, the month is finishing. It's the 29th. And I don't know if you saw my video. I think you saw my video.
I did.
And I just have to be real to everybody and tell them I am a procrastinator, because I postpone things too much and I have the ideas and I don't do them. So how's been your month? Tell me about how you feeling about, we're going to be 65 in August, but we're celebrating since this month.
Well, you know what's exciting about it? I'm going to have my 41st anniversary with Jafra on February 4th. Isn't that great? It's the same day that my doggy was born, but not 41 years ago. But so we're going to celebrate together his birthday and my anniversary. But when it occurred to me that we're going to be 65 years old, it blows me away. And you know what I love about it? It's not like we're 65 and we're old and we're tired and we're not relevant anymore. We are more relevant to women today and their families, and now a few good men here and there, right? It's amazing that this company continues to grow, and I'm excited about it because it gets me excited again. You know, 41 years is like being married. You know, you've got the beginning, you're so excited about being together, and then you go through these periods of in and out and you go, who are you? Why am I married to you? And then all of a sudden something happens and you're in love again, right? Jafra is the same way.
Exactly.
And the fact that they've given us 65 years to be able to go through those periods together, to me is, I'm grateful. I love it.
I know. And let me ask you a question. Well, I admire you a lot. You know, I always tell you, when I grow up, I want to be like you, because I really admire your life. The way you look is like, I want to look like you when I'm 65. I'm telling you, it's like I've been in Jafra 25 years, 27 years now. And I know people will sometimes is like, no, you are not 50. And I said, yeah, I'm going to be 51 next month. Actually, in February is your anniversary and it's my birthday. So we're going to be celebrating both. And I had to ask you, Linda, what is it? Because when I said to people, I've been 27 years in this business, people will ask me, how much? You said 27 or 25? I'm like, yes. And I'm loving it. And every day I love it more. So what would be like the 5 things that you love the most about Jafra?
Probably number one. No, it's not in order, but the first thing that came to my mind, and I was talking to a client today about this. I look in the mirror now and I'll go, I cannot believe I'm going to be 74 in March. Jafra has continued to keep my skin healthy, and it's at its optimum health at every turning point in my life. When I was 40, they came out with a product line. When I was 50, when I was 60, and now last year with Defy, I just can't believe it. And I'm telling a lot more women today. I'm around a lot of women that are 65 and older. And you know, when you tell them that we have a product that will help them feel regenerated, that their skin will look better. I'm not promising to wipe away wrinkles, all right? There will be some that will be blurred, believe me, but that's not what I don't want a plastic face. I want a vibrant, alive face. So Jafra has done that for me through product. It has given me confidence as a businesswoman when, and you probably don't know this, Gabby, but many years ago when I was younger, I had a speech impediment. I stuttered, and never in a million years would I have ever thought that I would be speaking in front of people, or I would be a confident businesswoman, because I was so embarrassed. And it stopped me from pursuing a dream of being an actress because I was afraid. So Jafra has helped me personally that way. The friends that I've met through the years, that's probably better than any dollar I've made on Jafra. Like you and I, when we met, it was like immediately there was a connection, and we've kept it up through, oh my gosh, how many years? It's been a long time. So it's the friends that I've met, the people that I have learned from. The other thing is, I've always appreciated when Jafra hasn't done something perfectly. I mean, it happens. They own up to it. They take responsibility. That I'm impressed, especially in today's world. When somebody said, you know something, we're sorry, we made a mistake, or here's the situation. And you want to help them because they're being honest and real. Let's see, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, is that 3, 4? I love the fact that I have had a little extra money to be able to take my kids on trips that we never in a million years would have gone to. In fact, the other day they were talking about our trip to Japan and Hong Kong, and I paid for that. If they didn't know that, they thought my husband, their father paid. No, I did, right? But I never told them that. So there's lots of that.
And then they're gonna watch this video.
And then they're gonna watch the video and go, oh my gosh. The other thing is, it gives me an opportunity to help other women shine. I don't care if you're good in sales, not good in sales. If you can share your enthusiasm for something that you've experienced in our company, you can help other women experience that too. And let's face it, we need this more than ever today. Women need something that they can hold on to that will give them a community of support that they can trust. They're in a safe environment. It's just,
and we can just go on.
I could go on for hours.
And we can go on and on and on, because there is so many things that we love about doing what we do, no? And let me ask you again, because I get confused. I said we're gonna be 65 years old, and Jafra is on our 65th anniversary, and we have some people popping on to the video. So hi to everyone, and just give us some comments so we can know you're here. And if you have any questions, of course, we're gonna be able to answer those. But how old you said you're gonna be?
I'll be 74.
Oh, I understand 65.
No, 74. I was born in 1947.
Well, I had to tell you, I want to look like you then more than ever. So, and I know Jafra is the secret. I know Royal Jelly is the secret. Being,
Ev-
like you said, Jafra is like building or creating or launching a product according to our age. You know, it's like, I remember when I said, oh my God, I'm turning 50, I'm turning 40. And then they came with all these new
Yeah,
lines. So I think we can go on and on and on. And there is some things that I really was thinking about. Okay, we are in our 65th anniversary, and we still the best kept secret in the United States. Believe it or not,
right.
there is still a lot of people that we don't know. They don't know what Jafra is. They don't know what Royal Jelly is. And they're like, oh, are you a brand new company? Or how long you been in the market? 65 years? I never heard of it.
Mhm.
These are the things that I always hear when I I talk about with Jafra with other people. So in order for us to keep growing this company is we have to get out of our comfort zone.
True.
So I have a question for you, because I'm going to tell you what I am doing to get out of my comfort zone, and what will be one thing that you need to do more to get out of your comfort zone, like, and I will tell you mine later.
Tell me yours now.
Okay, mine is, I am always afraid to tell people about the business, because I don't know what they're gonna say or what they're gonna think.
Mhm.
And listening to some stories like Madame G. Walker,
Yes.
listening about the story of Tony Robbins, listening about the story. I was listening to the story of the girl that invented or launched the Spanx. I mean, these things
Right,
that we put
yes.
under our clothes to look better. I mean, I was listening to her story and how she went and knocked to like the doors of the stores of the in the malls, and how she like actually convinced people to buy her product. And I'm listening to all these stories, and it's like, wait a minute, they have to do a lot of things. So it's one, uncomfortable actions. Two, massive, massive, a lot, doing a lot of actions to get results. So one of the things that I was talking the other day with actually Lisa and our friend Lisa, she was telling me like, you have to get new friends in your community. And I'm like, how am I gonna get new friends in my community? I mean, they don't know me, I don't know them. So I start like, she's in my mind, always in my mind, because long time ago she told me, and I always remember that she said, when you're talking from your heart, you're never gonna say the wrong thing. So,
Sure.
or something like that. So
Mhm.
I'm like, right now, it's like, you know what? I need to share with people. And right now with social media, instead of me going to talk to people physically and find people maybe in the bank or in the store or in the apartment complex or in somewhere else, I can just get into my phone and reach to people, different states, different cities, different things. If they accept my invitation, good. If not, I'm still complete. I don't lose anything. It's like I'm giving them an opportunity. So I start, because I start admitting myself that I'm a procrastinator. And when you know that you have a problem, then it's like 50% resolved. So I'm glad that I did. And the second thing is I'm doing things. I'm sending friends invitations and just presenting myself and making a community. So it's really uncomfortable. I'm really scared, but I'm doing it. I'm pushing myself to do it. So what would be one thing that you will do, like getting out of your comfort zone?
That's your, it's my story too, what you just said. I'm a procrastinator. I'm always afraid that somebody will look at me and think, oh, she's just trying to sell me something. Because I have been that way with other people. Right. So but yet the people that I will listen to are the people that are truly excited about what they're doing, but they're excited about me first. So I've been like, the other day I stepped out of my comfort zone. I was at Walmart getting foundation brushes for makeup sessions that I've started to do. And there was a lady, I was just getting ready to leave that aisle, and I noticed this lady uh, looking at stuff and looking at brushes and holding them and everything. And I heard, I had to speak to myself. I was going to just walk away, and I heard myself saying, say something to her, just gentle. And all I did was I said, boy, it can be confusing when there's so many choices. And she said, you betcha. I said, well, maybe I can help you. What are you looking for? And that's how
Uh-huh.
it started. Long story short, she ended up coming to my house for a makeup session, and she's becoming a consultant tomorrow. So it's that voice.
Wow.
It's saying, number one, you're right. I want to get out of my comfort zone today. I'm going to
Mhm.
be open to the opportunities. And if the little voice says, say something, I may argue for a minute or two
Yes.
because I'm still frightened, right? But I'm going to try, I'm going to do it,
Mhm.
you know? And I think the same thing with social media. I've been doing the same thing. I've been finding the video because I'm saying, how can I help Jafra add 40,000 more people or whatever the number is? All I know is we have to get to 65,000. How am I going to help?
Mhm.
And I said, the only way is for me to reach out to more people. When I find that
Mhm.
I stop being afraid and I do something, some action, the more times I do it, the better the results. And I'm not afraid anymore, right?
Exactly.
The fear does come back. So if you're listening to this, please don't think that we never have fear. We do, but we're learning to
Mhm.
trust the voice that gently is there to nudge us to a door that will open. Will it definitely be a positive answer? No. But the positive thing is that you begin to exercise getting away from the
Mhm.
fear. And that
Exactly.
social media thing is the next thing, because even though I've done some things, I'm not doing it enough. I'm nervous, I'm scared, I don't know what to say. And
And we
but
postpone it.
we postpone it, we procrastinate, like you said on your live video with the group. Um, yeah, but so what? We all do. So let's forget it and do it.
Exactly. And just do the actions. That's the thing. And I was thinking the other day, this is a bad comparison, but I was looking at this girl that has like a perfect app, like really marked up. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wish one day I have one of those apps. But I had to start doing exercise. If I don't do anything, then I will never gonna even reach this close or do yoga or do something, right? And this is really important, Linda. It's like I think we're being selfish, and maybe this is a word that is gonna sound really hard, but we're being selfish because we don't share with other people what we love, which is Jafra. I mean, if you ask me, I was thinking the other day, like, what things will I love? What thing do you love the most to do? And I'm like, I love to travel, but I love to travel with Jafra. It's like I love to travel with my friends from Jafra, of course. And don't take me wrong, I love to travel with my family, but when I travel with Jafra, it's a different thing. It's
So much fun.
completely different.
Completely different.
So much fun. And by the way, my son just texted me and he said, "Say hi to Linda."
Oh, hi. I haven't seen him in so long.
I know he's getting big. He's getting big. I was listening the other day. We will reach, because this is something that now we will try. We will reach to 65,000 this year, because that's our commitment, right? To get the word out there and to talk to people out there. But I was listening to someone that said we are 389 millions of people in the U.S. And while you were talking at the same time, I was listening to you. I was like checking these people, like adding people, and we have 143 million of women in the US.
Oh,
So it's not just we have, it's like 100. And from those, we have from, at what time you start using Jafra? You
when?
were like, what,
I was
20?
no, oh no, no.
Mhm.
I was 33.
Okay, 33. I started using Jafra when I was really young, but I started doing the business when I was 27. So we
Mhm,
would talk about 27, 28,
mhm.
29, 30, 34, that range. We have between 25 and between 20 and 34, there is 60 million women in the US. So, I mean, there is a lot of people.
There's a
That's
lot of
a
skin
lot
out
of people.
there. Yeah.
a
That's what
lot of
we-
skin.
when my husband and I would drive through neighborhoods, I'd look and I'd go, there's a lot of skin in this neighborhood. And he'd go, what are you talking about? I said, think of all the women that we could be helping. Now I want to tell you something else. I just discovered last week, I live in the state of Virginia, in Colonial Beach, Virginia. In the state of Virginia, there are only 143 Jafra consultants. There's
Wow.
one district leader, moi, and one manager who's a woman on my team. That's it. And when I saw that, that's been a visual in my brain. So I've been thinking, how do I meet more people? You're absolutely right. Social media is the way to do it, because
And I had to tell you something. I had to tell you something that I was thinking the other day. We have amazing products with amazing ingredients that we don't know we have. And that's the truth. I use a leaf concentrate and I love it and it feels so good. And I know it has royal jelly concentrate on it, but I don't know all the ingredients that this product has and its products made. So the first thing that we had to do is get to know more our product. But the second thing that I learned that is important, Linda, that we do is reaching and getting to your goal one step at a time. We want to go and get a lot of people, but the only way to get to 100 people is to start with one. If we start with one, that one is going to share another one. And that's what we have right now is one, each one reach one Jafra. Is if we just reach one, and then from there we go to more and more people. I mean, who doesn't want to look young? Who doesn't want to make money? Who doesn't want to learn how to do makeup without overdoing it? Who doesn't want to have friends and family? I mean, friends and trips and enjoy life at the same time you're making money. I mean, and there is people out there that say no, thank you, but there is a lot of people that say yes. Well, I had to tell you, I reached to 10 people, and one that lives here in Charlotte, she said, send me the samples. She said, I don't use anything. I mean, I use this and that, but send me the samples. So I'm not going to go and sell her immediately. I'm just going to make a connection with her. And this is what I do. She asked me finally.
I think that's the other thing that I'm very happy about with our company. I have never been encouraged to be pushy. That was never in our training. It was always, Jan Day would pretty much say one person at a time. Who's right next to you, right? It wasn't about going out and just screaming Jafra, although there are times when I think that wouldn't be a bad idea, but it's not in my nature. So you have to use who you are. And I love it. One person bringing one. Every single person that's a consultant who is in Jafra today can just invite one person to join. That's it. It doesn't mean you have to do 70 more hours a week, or it doesn't mean any of that. And not every person who comes into Jafra wants to make money. Maybe they need to save money first on the products that they buy.
Exactly.
And then they start to fall in love little by little. And maybe they'll come in to do a business, maybe not, but we're still helping this family because we're helping them get good quality products in their family. So
yes, and their family, for them, for the family. I had to tell you that we have Ashley Lynn. Hi, Ashley, here with us, and our wonderful friend, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. How are you, my friend? Jump in. And we have Rita, too, which is one of my girls, too. So I'm really happy that, I mean, one of the things that I wanted to do is, and as I said in my video, just get connected to other people and know that everyone, it doesn't matter if you are a consultant, a brand new consultant, or established consultant, or a manager, or a district director, or an ambassador. We all are scared We all get scared of doing things, but it's getting out of the comfort zone. I was looking at a video the other day and it just make my mind, you know, this, it was this, how do you call this place? Maze. It was a maze. The maze is
Maze.
where you go
Yes,
walking.
yes. Mhm.
Yeah. But it was like a maze made of carton, like a paper.
Mhm.
And hi, Shafika. How good to see you. I have you
Hey,
here in the phone so I can see who's.
congratulations.
Yes, Shafika is here. So, and it was this little mouse, and the mouse has to go through the maze to get to the exit, right? But this mouse jumped into, like, it was just jump above the maze, and instead of going the maze, this mouse just not jump but walk in the top of it to get to the other side. And they were saying this is thinking out of the box, and I was like, yeah, that's what we have to do this year, 2021, to get Jafra where we have to get it. Well, I have an announcement to say, Linda, and they're laughing, they're sending hearts, and I'm so happy for that. I had to tell you something. This group is private, and we cannot make it public because I open it private, and now it's no way that I can make it public, so people cannot see us, you know, but the people that is inside here. And because we're sharing, we will need to create a new group. Ashley is laughing. She's laughing so hard, but with my mouse, his story. But, you know, I think it's really important that we get together. I think it's really important that we just connect to other people, because if we connect, we share energy, and if we share energy, we are always on the go. Sometimes I can be down, but if I have to, because I have to connect with other people, then because I'm connecting, then my energy and my passion and it was a really smart mouse, Ashley. It was a really smart mouse, as we all are. Yeah, really smart. So we got to get out.
I could just see the little mouse jumping over the cotton balls. Oh, it's funny.
He just did. You know, instead of myself getting my prize, you just go over. So Shafika says, yes, people need connection. Ashley said, I tag all my people, not realizing it was private. You know what? You can invite them. You can actually invite them to the group, and I will figure out a way where we can get more people in. And if not, we're just going to open another group with the same name and maybe one more thing in the top, so we can just invite more people. Because sometimes this is what happened, Linda, and tell me if I'm wrong. You tell me 100 times maybe to do yoga, right? Since I remember I asked you one time, tell me about your yoga stuff, right? And did you take the time to explain it to me?
To explain yoga? I mean, do you want me to explain?
Yeah. No, explain, but tell me about how important it is to do exercise. And do you remember we were talking, I think it was Hawaii.
Yes, I do remember. Yes, right? I do remember. Yes.
Well, guess what? You told me about it, and you will say maybe she started doing yoga, right? Because everything I said to her, I didn't. But you plant my seed. You know, you plant the seed of talking about yoga. Then another person talked to me about yoga, and that person planted the seed too. But it's not maybe until someone else tell me the same thing. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to start doing yoga. But you planted the seed. And I think the same thing happened with all our teams. Yeah. We listen from our leaders, but then we have to listen to someone else, and then listen to someone else. And I think that happened with our sons or kids.
Yes. It's true.
Do you have any experience, like you told something to your kid and then he never listened, and then he came with the idea that someone else told her?
If I start now, we'll be here till 11 o'clock. So yeah, it happened. Yeah.
It happened. So that's why we have to get together and listen to the same stories from different people. And because you never know who's gonna encourage who, you know, maybe a new consultant shows up.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. I love it when I hear from other people. As a matter of fact, a quick story. my sister Susan is a leader on my team, and she has a consultant who had 2 days in a row of Jafra parties. And because of COVID, she limited it to 3 people each day. So rather than have one with 6 people, she had 2 with 3. And so people knew they had to, if they wanted to go, they had to first come, first served. In those 2 days, she had over $1,000 in sales, and she sponsored someone. I have to tell you, I got off the phone with my sister and I got so inspired. I started thinking, I never thought of just 2 small parties right next to each other. I can do that. And so now I started it by having 2 makeover sessions back to back, one day, one the next. And now I'm thinking, okay, now people are getting used to Jafra and me. Now I'm going to start inviting a few people at a time. So rather than stay cooped up and thinking, well, COVID keeps me, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm seeing the possibilities. It's because of that story that Susan told me. And that was about a new consultant. So I love hearing what new consultants or consultants that have been around a long time who all of a sudden something changes and they look at this business differently and as truly an opportunity.
It is, and it's been a great year for many people in the 2020 when everything hits and people start losing their jobs. And Jafra is a great opportunity because we all have skin, we all have hair. I mean, some people have more than the other one, but we all have hair, and we love makeup. Even though we are not taking care of ourselves, it's really important, I think, in these times that we are home to, put some color on our face. Even though we are in our houses with our kids and our husbands, it is important. And thank you for your hearts. Thank you for your hearts. Really, really appreciate them. And thank you for joining us this evening. It's evening, night, day. We don't know when they're gonna watch this, but I really had to tell you that we can really encourage people to feel better, because maybe we are not feeling bad because we are busy doing things, but there is so many people that is just going day by day, watching the news and having maybe no work and having a really bad time. And I think we can make a change. We can make a change if we connect to that per people.
Yes.
Right? So, Linda, I had to tell you, thank you very much for joining me today.
So happy you caught me. Yes.
And you know what? I'm going to invite people. How about we do this next Friday? Next Friday, if someone wants to do it, I mean, around this time, which is around 8 o'clock, we cannot go out. So maybe we can have just maybe a glass of tea, a glass of wine, a glass of hot tea. I mean, anything that drinks. And we're going to put the link here. And we're going to be in a Zoom, but at the same time, we're going to transmit it in this group. And you can invite your friends, like your consultants, and we can have a good time. And we can just share a little bit. We talk about business, but at the same time, we're doing a friendship talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun.
So, not everybody can join us, but they can see the recording. And of course, one day, Ashley says perfume. Yes, we need perfume. I use perfume. You know what the funny thing, Ashley, I had to tell you something. Every day I have Zoom, right? I have Zoom through different teams, different days of the week. So I put I take a shower, I put my makeup on, and then I put my perfume. And it's like,
changes. It changes
people want to smell me.
Yes, but it makes you feel good. I know, I do the same thing. It's crazy. I love it.
So the other day, my son was asking me, it's like, why are you putting perfume on? It's like, because I have a meeting. A meeting. It's like, yeah. That's true. That's completely true. Well, Linda, something else that you want to share with the girls and the boys, because we have girls and boys in this group.
Oh gosh,
Um,
I love them. I love having gentlemen on our teams. I think it'd be so much fun. I would like to hear
okay, I'm
from
gonna.
guys.
Yes, I had to tell you a story about guys, but I want you to hold for me one time, a little bit, just 5 minutes, 5 seconds, and while I'm gonna go and bring something that I forget to bring, but I will let you talk in here with the girls when I come back.
Okay. Oh, now this is really awkward. I can't tell who's on there. Okay, so Shafika, I do want to say publicly how wonderful it was to hear about the recognition you got in the newsletter and then the interview that was done that you experienced. That's fabulous. Let's see, Hannah, oh my gosh, Hannah. Every time you come to me with something that you want to celebrate or you need help with, I feel buoyant. Thank you, because then you lift my spirits and you don't even realize that. Okay, she's back.
I am. You can keep talking. You can keep
No,
talking
I'm
because
done.
I talk
I'm
too
done.
much. I had
Oh,
to show you this, but you know what? Oh
I
my
can't
gosh,
wait to get
this
mine.
is so pretty.
Is it a red?
And I have to tell you, whoever, I'm sorry?
Is it red?
No, is, you know what? This is my, I would say red. Let me see. Okay, this is the Adoris Passion. So it's kind of,
Oh, it's like almost like
a red
watermelon.
orange.
Oh, I love that.
Mm, but you know what? I don't know, but it's a color that I really like. The color and the wallet. And I had to tell you, and I had to show it to you. Oh my God, yes, that's what I wanted to show you girls and guys this, because I know you're not gonna use it, but you have a mom, a friend, or significant other, so you can get this. This is the size of the polka dots wallet, which I absolutely love. And this is the same size. It's really big, so I really like it. And then the purse is really,
I love the
I have to call a consultant. Go ahead, Shafika, and call the consultant and tell your team. And if you are not earning this yet, oh my gosh, please, please share with people and had the opportunity to have this too, because it's a great conversation point. You know, I love to have always Jafra back. So I didn't want to miss, and I keep looking at your red glasses, which I love. And I'm like, I need to share them.
Well, you know something, you mentioned conversation starter. That's one of the reasons I wanted to earn it. Do I need another bag? No. Do I want that bag? Yes, because I know it's going to be, first of all, I'm going to feel wonderful carrying it because it's beautiful. And the color is just stunning and people will notice. I know that. So, you know.
And you know what? It's really good that it has the logo in the front. It has Jafra.
Oh, nice. Oh, and it's done
right
well.
there.
Could you unzipper it? Let me see it. Could you?
Yeah, if I see unzipper it, is big. You know,
Oh,
you can
nice.
put, like, I have my other wallet here, which I really
I love
love.
that one too.
It is pretty much the same size.
Okay.
It's a little bit bigger. It's the same size, and I really love this one. So this one can have a rest.
Yes.
And I can change it, but I love to use my wallet. And then I said, wait a minute, I'm gonna pay, or I'm gonna take my card, and I have my logo. And people look at those things like, oh, what's Jafra? I love it. I really, really love it. So I had to tell you, it is really a pleasure, Linda, having this time with you.
Same here. Same here. And I wish I could see all the names of the people that were looking, joining, and commenting. So,
yeah, they are. There's Shafika, Ashley, Rita, Hannah, and I know there's gonna be more people because they don't know we are here. But right. I mean, we do this like every week. I would love to get with someone, you know, with a few of you that wants to get together. I mean, it doesn't matter. Sometimes we will be able, sometimes we won't, but right. It's a good way to just connect. So is there something else that you can share with the team before we go?
just God bless everybody. Stay safe. And just know that we're all here for each other. Truly, truly.
Yes. Okay. So the same here. I wish you a wonderful end of the month, and just let you know that everybody has 50% off if you achieve the $400 retail. Also, you have the bag and the wallet, which is the purse and the wallet, and also we have wonderful promotions, and we have a $10 kit. Maybe you didn't realize it, but it's gone in 2 more days. So let's share with everyone and let's see what happened. And I will say whoever in this group that make one consultant and earn the bag, we're gonna make a gift or a raffle or something for this particular team. So how about that, Linda? And I don't care if they're not my lineage, it's not your lineage. Whoever is in this group and recruit one is gonna get a gift.
I love the idea. I'll help out too.
Okay, perfect. Well, Linda, thank you very much. I send you a big hug, a big hug, a big kiss, kiss
to you,
to everyone, and let's keep connected, and we'll see you next Friday.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.